and record. So okay. So while we wait for Hamza, if it is possible for him to join, maybe I will Al Khatib is um
Who is Al Khatib?
I can see someone named Al Khatib joined in Zoom. Can you
I'll take
see?
a look on the WhatsApp group.
Can you see the Zoom window now? I've shared it. Assalamu alaikum. Al Khatib, are you in the FYP class?
Maybe he's Hamza, but from another account.
Understand. Okay, okay. Just wanted to check. Right. So uh is Hamza here? Is it Hamza?
الخطيب أنت حمزة؟
Yeah.
أخوي
Al
بتسمعني؟
Khatib, anta Hamza? Maybe he's having some issue with the speaker. Or you can start chat on the side so we can get your message in any case you cannot speak. Hello. So Saad and Abu Salmi and Hamza, you are all located at three different locations, right? Hello.
He wrote in WhatsApp. He's Hamza, yeah.
Okay, fine. Good, great. Sorry, I was not accessing my WhatsApp. So let us, yesterday night, I went through your write-up, the one you sent me before. I have added also something. So seems like you have done some initial study on the articles, and I was thinking that maybe we can convert it into the FYP thesis. Do you have from your senior any of the format of the FYP thesis previous year they submitted? You submit soft copy, right?
Actually,
Uh-huh.
no, I didn't hear about somebody make an research for FYP. FYP.
Okay, okay, because fourth year, right? Your fourth year, the seniors. So do you have like how do you submit in the system? Is it by soft copy or is it printed thesis?
هذا مش ولا نزل تحت هذا على الصفحة.
Who's talking?
I think Al Khatib
Hamza.
Hamza's mic turned on and Okay, never mind. I'm just asking. Uh, do you remember, like last time when the final year students submit their report, was it a PDF copy or was it a printed hard copy on paper? Because I need to check with the format, like which format we are using. And based on that, we will start developing our FYP project. So you can see that there will be basically like 5 chapters. The first chapter, introduction. Today, I want to confirm that these 4 objectives are okay for you. These 4
We took a look
objectives.
about it.
Yep. So these 4 objectives, are they okay for you? Because seems like it is not
Yeah,
possible now to run experiments. So I am thinking of making this project is mostly software based, analytical, something like that. So are these objectives okay to
hear
complete
it.
within this semester and the next semester? Like, so we are going to get 2 semesters to do it. So this number 1 is to determine the most suitable solar desalination method, whether we should be using the passive one or active one for Gaza's climate. First, when we start the research, we have to find which one will be most suitable for Gaza's climate. We understand that right now there is a war ongoing, but Gaza's climate is there for a long time already, right? So we have to check whether which type of solar desalination method, because you have gone through many types already in the report that I have seen. So which one will be most suitable for Gaza's climate? This one is going to be our first step. So that is our objective number 1. This one.
It's good.
Okay, clear, right?
We can handle it.
Okay. You can, right?
Yeah, it's clear. We can handle it.
Okay, good. Very good.
And we are not limited to solar still. Yeah.
Understand. So you're not limited to solar desalination, right?
Can we choose another way or another method?
In that case, my first suggestion will be to determine the most suitable desalination method for Gaza's climate.
It's maybe solar desalination, but I talk about solar still.
Solar desalination method is actually solar steel is the equipment, is the product, right? The one we use for solar steel comes from the solar distiller. So distiller is a kind of desalination. So I wanted to make it more general. So I believe we should be like targeting on using solar energy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that one is decided. Uh, Desalination. So we also have decided that we are going to convert seawater to fresh water. Correct?
All right. Yeah.
So desalination is making seawater to fresh water. Now solar still is nothing but a solar desalination unit.
By the way, I have a question.
Yes, sorry.
I have a question. Solar
Yes.
still
Mm-hmm.
can handle the pollution in the seawater.
Yes, can. Solar steel is
Good.
nothing but if you look into your literature review, right? Solar steel like from your what you have submitted, you can see that water is getting evaporated here, right? This one is whatever water, sea water, contaminated water, water with dirt, anything you can use here. So only the vapor will come up. Even if salt is mixed here, the salt will not be able to go with the vapor because this one is evaporation. So when the water comes out, evaporates, it is only pure water vapor that is coming out. So this thing will go up, and then this is a glass cover. Basically, this one is making this greenhouse effect, increasing the temperature inside. So water is evaporating, and then it will be coming through this slope. So this slope, the angle of this slope, we need to optimize because we have learned in the solar energy course that the energy that is falling on, there is an angle, right? So this one is basically, if you want to capture the highest amount of solar energy, all the solar irradiation, you need to make this angle equivalent to the zenith angle. Remember from the quiz?
Yeah, we remember
Ah,
it.
right. But
Zenith
there's,
and
yes,
atom.
exactly. But zenith angle actually will change, right? Because the sun is traveling through the sky, so the zenith angle will be changing. So we cannot really fix one particular zenith angle, and we are not thinking about solar tracking device right now in this condition. So, and besides, let's say, for example, you are thinking about maybe around 2 p.m. Gaza has the highest amount of solar irradiation. If you read from the previously published article. So if 2 p.m., say for example, zenith angle is 60 degree. These are just all arbitrary values, yeah? Now, there is a problem. You think that at 2 p.m. the highest solar irradiation is coming. So I design my uh, slopes, this one slope for the glass cover at 60 degree to capture the highest amount of solar irradiation coming at 2 p.m. The problem is the water, the evaporated water that is getting as a droplet. If you make this slope too steep, they will directly fall back to the water.
Mm.
Okay, so we
It
really,
will fall directly.
yes. So although we know that as long as we can align it with the zenith angle, we will get the maximum solar irradiation. But the problem is we have this limitation that we cannot just put in any degree angle that matches with the zenith angle because my primary objective is to get the water, all water flowing to this end where I will collect it. So this is one constraint, design constraint. We have to think like, okay, we have to think what should be the angle of inclination. Okay, so that one you need to study from other published paper previously. People have already done it. Like in Malaysia, we can go easily with 30 degree. When we place it like 30 degree. Okay, and in
Doctor,
Malaysia,
I
yes.
read something for solar panels. The most effective tilted angle at the entire year in Gaza is 30 degree.
30. Oh, then it's very good. Then it's very good. This one we have found it
I
out.
can
Yep. So that one you can include in
I
your
can put
literature
I can,
review.
yeah, I
Yeah,
will
right?
put it.
Yeah, that's very good. That's very good. So in Malaysia, we face them
It's
south.
from It's from Solar Electricity Handbook. I can
Okay, fine.
publish
Good,
it.
great. Yeah. You can then include that information. That's very good because you can include this thing in your literature review. You can see that in the literature review, we will go like one by one, right? So there we also will investigate which angle is best in Gaza.
But doctor, we can use another solution. Make a different geometry, like double
Exactly. Double
faces.
pyramid, or another type is hemispherical, where the shield is like this. It's all round,
Yeah,
right?
there's a lot of geometry we can use
Yes, yeah, exactly. So we are going
and
to do it
shapes.
step by step in literature review. And the thing you are mentioning here is going to be under objective number 2, this one, to identify key parameters influencing desalination productivity. So there comes our angle, like the zenith angle, the inclination angle. Then what we call is different geometry is number of slopes, and whether you should be placing water in a deep basin full of water, or you should place the water in a thin but
And the
more
surface
spread out
area.
tray, right? Yeah. Surface area plus water has very high heat capacity, 4.18 kilojoule per kg Kelvin. That means to increase 1 degree Celsius or 1 Kelvin temperature, you need to supply this heat. So if you are supplying bulk amount of water, huge amount of water, it will waste all the energy in getting heated only. It won't get evaporated easily. But if you spread very small amount of water here, so whatever sunlight is coming, it's good enough to evaporate it. So remember, our target is to make the evaporation rate higher. If the evaporation rate is higher, we are going to get more and more distillate. So these are the key parameters mostly. The water depth in the basin, maybe I draw it here. The water depth, it should be,
Understood.
yeah, it should be somewhere like, what I know is approximately like 2 cm, 2 centimeter, up to 2 centimeter is good. But do not go beyond 2 centimeter height. So whatever
It's
the shape is.
understood.
Yeah, okay. So these are the key parameters we are going to identify. Now we are just discussing about it, but you have to find it officially through the published articles in journals.
We can. It's
Yes.
understood. The deeper, the deeper the basin, the slower the
Yep,
evaporation.
exactly. So the physics behind it is basically high heat capacity of water. If you just put one big bucket of water there, it will take like very long time to get even heated slightly. But if you spread a small amount of water, it will be getting heated quickly, evaporating quickly. So, okay, so these two mostly we will find from the literature review. Our decision, like to determine the most suitable solar, this one will come from the literature review. To identify key parameters influencing design, this one also comes from literature review. Okay, then in the third part, maybe I go to literature review now. This problem statement and all these things you can use from ChatGPT, no problem. When I use ChatGPT, I do not mention Gaza because I do not know whether this ChatGPT is actually trying, because you know Microsoft, right? Microsoft AI is very notorious. The Azure, they are actually helping the occupier to get information on Gaza, Microsoft. So that's why when I use ChatGPT from Kuala Lumpur, I don't put any information about Gaza. You get my point?
Should I do this?
I'm not sure, but I think you can from Gaza, if you're searching ChatGPT, then should be fine. But do not trust the Microsoft Copilot.
Yeah, I have to talk a lot with myself. Take a look. I'm sorry.
Uh, no, Copilot
Take.
is, I mean, Microsoft is directly implicit in this genocide. They are all implicitly, I mean, complicit in this genocide. Microsoft.
We did not use Copilot.
Yeah, Copilot. So I avoid using Copilot. I use ChatGPT, but still for safety, I do not put in the Gaza information there. Because
Don't worry.
yeah, okay. So anyway, if you're using ChatGPT from Gaza, I think should be no problem. I was just telling that this problem statement, aims and objectives. So you can put in some aim of the study. You can use ChatGPT for this, importance of this study, introduction. Introduction, maybe you have to extend a bit more. I send you um, the what do you call it? The report, right?
Mm.
So that one is a sample report in my university. So the student who did it, she did it quite good. I mean, her report was good organized. Her work was also good. Her work was published in a very good journal already from her final year project. So that's why I shared the report, that like how she did the like general introduction, importance of study, problem statement, aims and objective, scope and limitation of the study. So this introduction section, actually we can complete by this semester. Okay, introduction. Then literature
Inshallah.
review. Yeah, inshallah. Literature review, we also target to complete by this semester. So this student's topic was different, a bit different, because she mostly looked into one type of thermal energy storage in the solar steel. But we are mostly looking into the general thing in solar steel, right? Because this one is like continuation of many work previously done, but we are now doing the basics of solar steel. So your literature review will be somewhat different, but you can actually see the flow, right? How this literature review is done. How the literature review is done, you can actually just to see the flow, how is it working. So introduction, literature review, then we are talking about all under this subsection 2.2.1, 2.2, sensible heat storage, all different types of description. Then nanoparticles, then solar steel, type of solar steel. So I think you can actually use this information from here, update it, right? Types of solar steel, if we go to the page number 16, right? So you can see there is a beautiful chart, and she collected it from someone's work, Abdel Fattah, 2018. So this is how you also should cite the paper. Like if I show your one, you can see that you have inserted the figure, right? This figure, right? So there should be the figure number. Whatever figure you are using from other people's work, figure number, name of the figure, then within bracket, from whose article you are citing it. Okay, you have to give this one as a reference. Do you know how to use the reference method, reference system?
In Word?
In Word, yes. Like when you're
Actually, I did
handling,
not.
you do not, right? I will later,
We,
yep,
we
Yeah,
can,
doctor.
can,
Yeah,
can,
doctor answer.
good, very good. So either you can use, I do not use EndNote, I use Mendeley. So if you are familiar with EndNote or Mendeley, or um, since three of you are doing it together, you have to have a common platform. Either you're using EndNote or Mendeley or the Microsoft Word's built-in reference, whatever you want to do, you can use. But three of you, you should use the same platform for referencing. So later on, you can actually just simply, when you want to insert the bibliography, you just click on the paper and then it will automatically come out as the list of the papers you have used. Otherwise, it will be very tedious. You have to check manually one by one. But if you are using any kind of this referencing software, it's very easy to do. So this one is EndNote. Anyone using EndNote? This one?
I don't use it.
Okay. The easier one to me seems like using Mendeley. This one, Mendeley. So you can install Mendeley in Word, then you can just three of you use the whatever you're using, three of you use the same software. So later on, when you submit, you can synchronize all your work.
We can handle it manually.
Manually will be very much time consuming. That's why. Okay, it's very much time
Don't
consuming.
worry, we'll handle it.
Mhm. Okay, never mind. It's okay because I'm not in your situation right now. Maybe handling it manually is better. If it's easier for you, you can go. But the thing is, the only reason why I was telling that it's going to be very hectic later on. If you're, especially if you're handling too many references. I also have one thing about the reference. Zoom doesn't allow me to have more than 40 minutes. So you can see that whenever we are checking any report, any thesis, we check which year it is published. So this one is perfectly okay. This one is okay. This one is perfectly okay as long as you're using Palestinian information is okay. But when you are talking about general things, like this one also okay because we are now focusing in Gaza. This one are all okay. But if you are looking into general papers like this one, solar energy and water desalination, a review. This one, 2013, 2015, 2005, 2000. The practice is you take the latest 5 years article, use the latest 5 years. So this one that is from Gaza, you don't need to bother about that. But when you're talking about the general article you're citing, you should be using the latest 5 years. Okay, but this one is a book, so okay, no problem. Okay, get it? So maybe I
Get
quickly,
it.
yeah, maybe I quickly go through what we will have to do in this week, what you're supposed to do in this week. So, okay, now, to align with objective number 1, we should cover all conventional desalination process. To align with objective, it will provide us a strong foundation before we begin. If possible, insert a tree of different desalination methods, just like UNU did like this. Okay, she has inserted just from someone else's work the classification of solar states. So you can also put it like a figure. You don't have to draw it yourself. If you're using from someone else's publication, you just use. So you can see that all this hemispherical, right, is there. Efficient design, conventional design, integrated with solar collector, other heating units, hybrid solar steel, all these things. It will take you some time, maybe 3 to 4 weeks, to go through all these different types of solar steels present. And then will come after we are like after we are already decided with which solar steel we are going to use, whether it's a single slope or double slope or pyramid shape. We will now get into the details of the solar distilleries, different design, which design produce high yield. This one will come from here. Then what are the design parameters like saline water depth in the basin, types of cover, inclination of the cover angle, etc. to select the optimum factors for design. So all these things will be serving for objective 2. Right? Now, if you are studying also the latest improvement, last 5 years on solar distillation, then you can actually also make your thesis a very good one. So concentration of sunlight is coming up. This one is, I think in Gaza will be quite good if you can do it. Increasing the number, okay. Now this one is one. And then our literature review is still not done. We will have to find selected articles about simulation of solar distiller because our work is going to be on simulation. How different parameter can influence the production. What are the equation from heat transfer course? You have taken heat transfer course in your year 3, right?
Yeah, we
So
understand.
remember all those heat exchanger and all those equations and heating. How does the convective heat transfer coefficient work? All these things will come in here. Okay.
Yeah,
So
it's
this thing,
understood.
this part also under literature review, it will help us to develop our model. Develop the model. Simulation model. Okay. I will close for a while. Then I will open back Zoom again. Is that okay?
Okay, it's okay.
Just wait there, yeah? If same link is possible, then I'll just send you the same link in WhatsApp. Because my time is only 5 minutes left. I don't want to lose this. So maybe I save this as recording. And then later on, we open it again. I'm sending you in WhatsApp what we are going to enter, which Zoom you're going to enter.